So the iPad is being very friendly to you. Well, you went for like a moose. My hand is cramping.
I don't know what this is.
I don't know what mine is either. Hello, Doodle and Chat. I'm Carrie Baughcum.
And I'm Mandi Tolen.
And this is Doodle and Chat in your style. Now, I think this is our first. This is our second in your style challenge we've done, right?
I think so.
The first one was a quote. And this one is Mandi inspired because this little nugget popped up in her Twitter feed, right?
Yep, it did.
So Tansu Yegan, did I say that right?
I think you did.
Shared this little nugget of hand awesomeness, I guess. I don't know.
Something fun that you definitely could do in a classroom.
100%.
Yeah.
So Mandi and I decided tonight that we have to replicate it.
So you were going to, like, your hand turkeys. So you would trace your hand and you would draw a turkey out of it, except instead of doing just the open palm, he'll make like different shapes and he turns them into animals. And so you're going to trace around that and you're going to turn it into whatever animal you see. Or it doesn't have to be an animal. I guess you could turn it into whatever you see.
That's what I was thinking too. I was like, when I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is genius.
So Tansu uses animals in the video that he shared, but I think you could do anything.
100%. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. I'm so excited to do this.
So I am going to try it on my iPad. I'm a little nervous about the iPad part. We'll see.
I know Mandi was like, I'm going to try my iPad. I'm like, you just go ahead and try that. Let's see how that goes.
Let's see how it works. I don't know. All right, are we ready?
Yes, I'm ready. I just can't wait for like the ideas that come out of like what we want, how we want to use this in our classroom. I'm gonna draw on my hand. You know that.
Well, and that's why I thought so maybe the iPad would be better.
Oh, you know. So of course the first idea that comes into my head is that this could be your container for something, but then it's like that's like so obnoxious. Like this is your container for let's learn about electrodes or electronics or whatever. Like that's just not going to work. But I do like it for the visualizing.
I do too. Okay. So I don't know if it's because I watched that video or not, but immediately an animal popped into my head.
I got nothing. I got to think. You go, you do you. I'm going to just sit here and
I'm going to see if I can come up with something different. Because like I said, immediately an animal popped into my head. Now, I want to keep in mind, he turned his different directions.
He did not. I did not see that.
He did. So it does not have to be the way you drew it. You can turn it however you want to turn it and see what you can come up with.
That is witchcraft.
That is witchcraft.
Oh, that still doesn't help, but maybe it does. Jeepers. I do like turning it though. It does help. Then I got legs.
Yep. See, if I turn it this way, I also have some legs.
So much pressure. Okay, so I've been listening to a lot of Lizzo lately, her new album, and it is very retro and very 80s. And so I guess I just had to go for the, I don't know, like jazzercise girl.
So you know what that actually reminds me of? Did you ever do like where you put the pillowcase over your head and then like the belly button is your nose. And
no.
So we used to do that at camp during talent contests. And so you put the pillowcase over the top of you, but then like your belly button shows and the belly button becomes like the mouth or the nose, and you draw the face on your belly and then you dance, and it is hilarious. So mine just looked like a squawking chicken. The minute I drew it, like immediately it was a squawking chicken.
It totally does. And mine is a belly dancing, pillowcase wearing summer camp person. There's a belly button right there.
Oh my gosh, that's wonderful. These are hilarious. Let's try one more.
So I noticed, like, I loved how I tried not to watch too many because I didn't want to be influenced by him, but he also did like letters, right? So I guess we could, I guess you can't use two hands because you have to literally draw, right?
Oh, I must have missed the letter part.
He did. He put his hand down like this at one point, and I was like, well, what other letter?
Oh, yeah. So he didn't just lay his hand flat. Like,
yeah. So I guess you could do some sign language. That's what I'm doing.
That's what you're doing. Okay. I've got to switch my marker back.
This is a K. People can correct me. Oh, but I think I'm gonna open that. Well, no, I'm gonna do it like that. Oh boy. My hand is cramping. So the iPad is being very friendly to you. Well, you went for like a moose. My hand is cramping.
I don't know what this is.
I don't know what mine is either. Looks like some random car with something. At first I thought car, but I'm like, that's not right because cars don't. Oh dear. Here I thought this would be easy. I really, 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 really want to draw a rabbit in something, but the drawing doodle hand gods are not. I'm very mad at them right now.
The drawing doodle hand gods.
So what I wonder is, like, do you see instantly in mine something? No, not so much.
Yes, I see.
Well, don't tell me.
Okay.
Because I look at yours and I'm like, boom, I got it.
Oh, okay.
I wonder if it's like a
reverse thing.
Yeah, which is funny because like if we were in class, we could be like, okay, I'll take yours. That'd be fun.
That would be fun.
Like, you know?
That would be fun.
Okay, I gotta think now. Oh, and they said you can turn it.
Yep, you can turn it. I love it.
I love it. And I think I just made the.
So I see something in part of it, but I don't know how to incorporate the wrist part into this.
See, I see cactus.
Oh, okay. When you're going this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's too simple, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, not necessarily. I don't know. I picked a really hard one this time.
Yeah, you did. It's also like a zombie hand.
Okay, so every time I just see a crawling hand, I was like, but it's a hand. Like, it can't be a hand. So I also kind of see, so like this is a little, like the little dinosaur guy.
Yes.
And he's like eating leaves down here on the ground. But I don't know what's going on up here with like this part.
I added a tail to my bunny, so you go for it. Mandi Tolen. You have an adorable dinosaur.
Is yours also a dinosaur?
No, it's supposed to be a cute little bunny.
So when I first saw yours, I was like, that is a unicorn and its horn's going the wrong direction. Like I saw a unicorn.
So wait, so like the unicorn's going the wrong direction.
Well, no. So like where you made the ear, I thought was a unicorn horn.
Okay, wait a second. Hold the phone. Okay, now we try the unicorn horn.
Yeah, so that's what I saw when I first looked at yours.
So what is this down here then? Just a big lumpy throat.
Or it's part of its beautiful mane that hangs from the bottom. I don't know. Maybe he has an overbite.
Got a glorious mane coming off of him. He's a dragon unicorn, a unidragon.
A unidragon.
Now there, look at that, a lizard dragon, Mandi.
A lizard dragon. There you go. There you go. Okay.
No, a lizard unicorn, a licorn, a lizardcorn, a licorn,
lizicorn,
a lizardcorn,
a lizardcorn. Okay, so that's my weird little dinosaur. But because I kept this one, so that I could do another one. So let's try your cactus.
Cacti. Oh, I like that you did that.
So to be honest, this is probably like the kind of cactus that I would have in my house because it would be growing towards the light because I haven't moved it enough.
Our house too. We might have killed a succulent or two.
Yeah, my daughter's like, you can't kill succulents. I'm like, that's a dirty lie.
Yeah, it is. It's a dirty lie for anybody who wants to try to grow anything.
You definitely can kill a succulent. Mine actually like melted, like liquefied in the pot.
Oh my goodness.
So this needs one of those little cactus flower things on it. Isn't that kind of what they look like with little shooty leaves out?
Yes, shooty leaves. That's the technical term for it. He looks like a wee little snail there perching up on the cactus.
Oh, it kind of does.
I don't think snails live in the desert.
I don't either. And let me just tell you, this still kind of looks like zombie fingers.
I thought the same thing too.
Like a zombie hand coming out. So I think the cactus might have been a fail. This is still just a zombie hand.
It could be a zontus, a zoncactus, a zonatatus. No, I just need to stop. But I got a lizicorn.
A kadambi?
A kadambi. There you go. You have a kadambi and I have a lizicorn. Boom, done. Doodle and chat. And
but this could be a lot of fun. Because remember, I mean, I do teach math, but when I taught English, as I was drawing here, I was thinking, how fun would it have been? So let's say you finish reading a chapter in one of your stories and you're like, okay, trace your hand. Draw anything that you think relates to the book out of your image. So like you could just trace your hand and can you make it look like anything in the book? Because that really makes you connect what you're reading to what you're drawing.
Yes, agree. 100% agreed. And I've been kind of obsessed with like scribble art and like repetitive line art. And then some people will do repetitive line art, but leave spaces for words in between. So I could even see doing like the trace your hand and do the repetitive line art, but then leave spaces for like vocab words or words that have connected with you. And then you slab on some rainbow colors and like,
boom, you got a beautiful piece of artwork that actually has helped you remember.
Agreed.
I like it.
And also it's just kind of random and just kind of, it stretches your thinking if you want to, but I think the way you and I were just talking about it, it could also just bring this kind of like, just moment of just, zenning with yourself and just kind of like building up shapes and then building in words.
You definitely could. I like that, the repetitive line art with this. That would be really fun.
Or even like going back to your English days, I've seen quotes woven around there. So pick your favorite quote from this chapter. It could even go around here or over on the side and then something silly. It could mean any kid who draws a zombie cactus, or what did you call it? A cax zombie?
A katambi.
Katambi. They drew a katambi next to a quote that's from the book that's meaningful to them. That like 20 days later, they're going to be like, Mrs. Tolen, you remember when the katambi really liked that quote? From Catcher in the Rye? I remember that. They'll remember the katambi in that quote, I tell you.
They will.
Are you like pulling out a random quote from your noggin?
I am. I can't remember which book it's from, though. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. What's that from?
Is it like every sad and lonely dramatic book? Was the best?
No, it's actually a quote.
All right, you keep writing. I'm going to Google. So it's Dickens.
Yep, that seems right.
A Tale of Two Cities.
That's it.
Well, a zombie and a cactus. What can't be more of a tale of two cities? Cactus and a zombie. That is literally a tale of two cities.
That sure is. All right, so I want to go back to the other one because I really do like my squawking chicken.
I do like your squawking. You're like,
I know.
You like forever hand, and it's very energetic, and I love the eye, how it gives it that kind of action.
Yeah. And
then I've got my pillowcase.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to look up the videos for that.
Infused that we will link in the show notes in case nobody went to camp like I did and did pillowcase belly button dances in their 80s clothes like Mandi did. So we got Lizicorn meats.
I love the Lizicorn. That would make me so happy.
I really feel like an iguana lizard meets a unicorn is kind of like, I need to do something with this, and they're going to have, yeah. And he's devious. He
is so cute. That's even better than what I pictured. But I mean, I was picturing something very similar to that. I love it.
A Lizicorn, yeah.
A Lizicorn.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait to see what other people do with this in their classroom. I really hope people try this in their classroom because it's fun. And we are having an attendance challenge right now. And we have to talk about it during seminar. So I might tomorrow tell my kids, listen, we're going to trace our hands, make it something attendance related. Although I will have to tell them that it can't be the middle finger.
Oh, yeah. But that would be
because I teach high school kids. So
neither of us did that either. That would have been so fun.
But I will have to high school kids no middle finger. But I'm going to see if they can come up with something attendance related.
I love that, like attendance related meme or something like that.
Yeah. Can you draw something? Like trace your hand. I'm not going to tell them what it's for. Now, make something attendance related out of it.
I love it. They're going to be like, you are so weird, Mrs. Tolen.
Oh, they will not even question it. They will be like, this seems about right.
Nice. You know you're winning when your kids don't even question how weird you are, right?
That's right.
I feel like then I've accomplished my goal.
Yep. Absolutely.
As a teacher. All right, Doodle and Chat. Like Mandi said, we would love to see your, what are we calling this even? I don't even know.
Hand art
tracing challenge. Then we'll just leave both of our words in here. Hand art tracing challenge in your style, like, because we couldn't make the title any longer than it already is. And then share it out on Instagram or Twitter using hashtag Doodle and Chat so we can share with everybody all the fun we have here every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time.
You You just don't know what you're gonna get.
Well, it's Doodle and Chat, right?
I know.
We can't wait to see your, what do we call it? Hand
art in your style challenge.
We had a different name. It's okay. We can't wait to see it, friends. We'll see you then. We'll see you.
I might be upside down. I don't actually know.
You're right side up.
Solid.
Know it.